What's good YouTube, welcome to the next Steel Path viable build on the channel. Today we're taking a look back at a weapon I've already done. This is an updated build for Nataruk, so let's get into this. Before we get any further into the video, don't forget to like this video please, because it really helps with that YouTube algorithm. It helps people to find my videos. Don't forget to comment down below as well. Comments help with the algorithm and it also helps me to understand what you guys want to see. Don't forget to subscribe because we're really trying to grow. We're hoping to get to the first 1,000 subs by the end of this year. Don't forget to turn on those notifications as well because you'll get notified of all of my uploads and my live streams when I go live. And don't forget to join me on my socials. Those are all linked down below, but let's get back into the video. So Nataruk released during the new War quest line, and it's one of the most powerful weapons in the game naturally. It's so overpowered, and I actually did a build the same day it came out, and the build was okay, but it was rushed because I needed to put a build on it to get a video out as quick as possible. But now I have a bit of an updated build for it, so let's jump in. So we're running Serration for 165% damage. You can swap this out for a Bane mod if you want. I choose to use Serration, one because it's powerful enough anyway, and two, I always forget to change my Bane mods for when I'm going against different factions, so this is just easier for me. We're running critical delay for 200% critical chance and negative 20% fire rate times 2 for bows, so it'll be negative 40 on this. Vital Sense for 120% critical damage. Rhyme rounds for 60% cold and 60% status chance. We're running Galvanized Scope for on headshot 120% critical chance when aiming for 12 seconds, on headshot kill plus 40% critical chance when aiming for 12 seconds stacks up 5 times, so greatly improves criticals. Vial Acceleration for 90% fire rate times 2 for bows, so that's 180% fire rate and negative 15% damage. Malignant Force for 60% toxin and 60% status chance. And Galvanized Chamber for 80% multi-shot and on-kill plus 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds stacks up to 5 times. Now, in the extra slot, I've currently got Hush on. However, you can replace this with, I don't know, like Vigilante Supplies if you want. I don't think I've got room for it, but I do. Okay. So I put a Hush on there because I mainly use this bow with Ivara while she's invisible because it's a very powerful bow. And I know she has Artemis bow, but I still like using Nataruk. So, oh yeah, we're also running Primary Deadhead as the arcane for this. So rank 5 on Precision Headshot Kill, 120% damage for 24 seconds stacks up to 3 times, 30% to Headshot Multiplier, and negative 50% Weapon Recoil. You could run Primary Merciless, but this ends up with better damage in the long run. So we're running on the Quick Shot, 60% critical chance, 4 times Multiplier, and then of course we've got Viral as our main status to help cut through that health. And then our Charge Shot, we have 150% critical chance and 4.8 times critical multiplier, so it hits pretty darn hard. And then for a Perfect Shot, 180% critical chance and a bunch of viral damage, not to mention a 5.3 times multiplier. So you got 3 shots: Quick Shot, which is just pull and quickly shoot; Charge Shot, which is a full charge on the wheel; and a Perfect Shot, which is a little bit lower than the full charge. So if you hit the Perfect Shot, that's mainly what you want to go for, but you can just go for charged shots if you want. But now I've explained that, let's get into the mission and I will show you what this thing can do. Alright, so we're here at Oxsmoker in the Void as per normal. I'll quickly explain why. So one, because the Void is one of the latest areas of the Steel Path, giving you a good high level enemy count. Not to mention you're dealing with the Corrupted, and the Corrupted deal with enemies with health and shields and high armor, meaning you're getting a more varied example of what you're going to go against and what kind of things your weapon can do. So let's get into this. I'm also using Atlas Prime as well because he's one of my tankiest frames. So with this, you do want to aim for headshots because those headshots are what's going to get you your bulk of the damage. Now, as soon as you start getting kills, that's it. Your arcane, not to mention if you hit headshots, Galvanized Shot is going to then kick in and you're going to start dealing monstrous amounts of damage. Like the amount of criticals you get on this, you will pretty much constantly hit orange and red crits, which is great. Not to mention this weapon does also a little bit of AoE, so if enemies are standing next to each other, they're going to get hit as well. And with accuracy, you're looking to pretty much take out everything in one shot. The only thing you might not take out immediately is heavy armored units, but 1, maybe 2 shots and they're gone anyway. Right, activate Gloom. My Gloom and Atlas is too good. But this thing honestly just rips through enemies like no one's business. Even like, well, this weapon never got nerfed, which I'm really surprised at. I half expected it to get nerfed because of how good it is. Like, it's such a solid weapon. Like, honestly, one of the strongest bows in the game. And thanks to Kuvabrama getting, well, all explosion weapons getting nerfed, you know, this is a more viable option now, purely on a ammo standpoint.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
But, like, what you can do with this bow is nutty. Like, even that Eximus is going down without much of a fight. There we go. Doink. Oh, you fake sturdied me. Nice. But one thing I want to point out, the reason why these builds are called Steel Path viable builds is because you can use them on the Steel Path. Like, they're not meant to get you to level 9,999 enemies. Like, these are not the quote-unquote strongest possible builds you could do. So if that's what you're after, then, you know, there are other videos out there for that. My guides are designed to help you get through the Steel Path. And with a weapon like Nataruk, which is a really, really, really solid weapon that you can get pretty easy on. You can even get it before you even go on the Steel Path. And the mod setup on this isn't that extreme, like, other than the Galvanize mods, which you get from arbitrations anyway, which are nowhere near Steel Path level. You know, like, technically speaking, you could have this build on before you even enter the Steel Path. But like normal, I will keep going until the Acolyte spawns in, so you can see what the Acolyte does, or how this weapon reacts to the Acolyte, I guess. But as you can see, I am not having a problem running through this mission at all. Literally no issues. What's nice about this weapon as well is it does quite a bit of innate punch through as well. And like I said before, with the minor AoE that this weapon has, you will have no problem running through Steel Path missions with this weapon. And all it takes is a little bit of accuracy on the headshots, and that's it. Which, to be fair, you know, naturally you should be going for headshots anyway, because they do more damage. So natural headshots are definitely what you want to go for, but I'm going to cut back in to when the Acolyte spawns. Alright, the Acolyte's spawning in. That didn't take too long. Need to quickly take out these enemies so I'm clear. Alright, but we've already started taking out his shields, so we've got Angst. Boom. And there goes the Acolyte. Man, Acolytes are not a problem for this weapon. Like, it's honestly wild how good this weapon is against Acolytes. But yeah, that is the updated Nataruk build. Let me know what you thought of this build in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please, because they really do help to grow the channel and for people to find my videos when they get recommended through that YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to turn on notifications and join my socials. Those are all linked down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one.